Alright, let's keep going. Is HK Jolie what I should be running for this place? I remember that's what, Autumn said I should be running for this area. Last stream. Welcome to the Dream, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Tamashi, and we're back for some more Knights of the Old Republic 1. Last time... I'm trying to remember what happened last time. We started Kashyyyk, we got our Wookiee friend taken away, we got a cranky old man party member, who is a Jedi. In fact, we never checked Jolie's alignment, so let's do that now. He is basically the exact opposite of Vaughn. Vaughn is slightly dark side, whereas Jolie is slightly light side. He's also a Jedi Consular. He's the exact same class as Vaughn. Well, kind of. Hi, Autumn. Glad you can make it. So you said I should be running Jolie HK for this area, correct? I remember that being what you said last time. Alright, what else? I should probably switch Jolie's script to Jedi support. There we go. Excellent. So did I put dual wield? Okay, I have been going down dual wield with HK. Eventually. So I think now's a good time to start giving HK the heavy hitters like this gun, which does so much damage it's stupid. It does so much damage and it's so easy to hit with it. 3 to 7. 2 to 7 plus 16. Not upgradable. 6 to 13. Pretty sure this is... No, it's not. Actually, something I want to check is... Is this as good as the Mandalorian heavy pistol? 6 to 13 plus 21. 5 to 12 plus 20. Okay, so we'll put the Mandalorian heavy pistol in main hand. And the Mark III in the offhand. And HK is going to start doing some stupid damage. Dual-wielding HK is normally how I play KOTOR.
Sure.
KOTOR 2. I don't think I've tried that in KOTOR 1. I'm hoping to get some good results with it. Because I do plan on using HK in the final dungeon. Should probably... Nah, I don't need to heal myself up. Vaughn can eat. He has life drain. Force drain. I forget what it's called. Drain life, that's it. Okay, so the force field's this way. You recruited... We did some things last stream that I've never done before, which was the light side resolution to recruiting Jolie. And that was fun to see. Actually, you know what? While we're here, before we move on with the plot, let's talk to Jolie. See what he's got to say.
Got something on your mind, dude?
Do you know anything about this place?
Oh, I know plenty about Kashyyyk. You think someone doesn't live here for 20 years and pick up a thing or two? Chances are, by the time I finish telling you about it all, you would have found out for yourself. So there's no reason for me to start blathering on. It should be enough for me to tell you that there's kilometer after kilometer of trees on this planet. The deeper you go...
Also, Jolie's voiced by Saravok,
if you're smart,
which is awesome. It's nice to have a final boss as a party member for a change.
Find some things you weren't expecting. And that's about all I got to say about that. Now, let's get going. Oh, I get it. Let's play with the old
Also, design's not
head.
too far from
He's half
Saravok either.
senile.
Because
You forget
Saravok's
I
also
said
a
anything.
is a bald man.
What was this about anyway?
Although, Saravok's heavily armored, whereas Jolie is not. I'm pretty sure Saravok's class is Fighter. Oh my god, Jolie, please. Pathfinding KOTOR 1 still have a bit of a pain to work with. Well, soon we'll be at Kotor 2, and it will no longer be an issue except for one mission where we have to escort someone, and their pathfinding is the stuff of legends. Would really like a nice meal right now. Anyone want to attack me so I can devour them? No? Okay, maybe after we get past the force field. Alright, Jolie, do what you came here for.
There, you see? Beautifully subtle, isn't it? At least compared to the other Zerka equipment dumped down here. It's only been here a short while, or the Wookiees would have disabled it. They wouldn't have had an easy time of it, though.
Why place this thing here?
But there are others, each blocking similar points on certain paths. It is all very calculated, very precise. It would have been effective if it hadn't relied on the creatures to be walking. Climbers don't have much trouble getting around it.
I trust you can get past it. You said so.
I can manipulate it for a moment. Let me see. How did the Zerka engineers do it? There we go. Now, keep moving. These are the most dangerous depths of Kashyyyk. A few surprises wait for us, I'll wager.
That loading screen scared the hell out of me. I thought the game crashed. There's actually one last thing I want to do for HK, and I guess I should check Jolie's equipment as well. He's got a Jedi Knight robe. I guess that's fine. Stabilizer gauntlets. What's his demolitions? Oh, skills. HK's got 7 in demolitions. Vaughn has a 9. Jolie has nothing. No, those gauntlets are not good for him at all. Well, okay then. Just take those off your hands, literally. Awareness might be good for Jolie. I imagine he has a good awareness skill. He is a consular. Yep. So he can have that. Doesn't have implants. Let's give him an energy shield or 2. This is energy shield. I guess fortitude would be good for him. Over reflex. We're gonna go solely single saber for Jolie. Make him a bit different. Alright, that's good, that's good. Now, HK is the one I really wanted to mess around with. Let's see if we got some better stuff for him. So, blaster pistol, blaster rifle. No. No. Okay, so this is still the best thing he can wear. I thought we got new droid stuff, but I guess not. I already gave HK the best shield, which is infinite. Fulfilling his role as the best tank.
Yes?
As the best gun tank that ever lived. Some Mandalorians fighting a Wookiee. I normally wouldn't say, Mandalorians are all that tasty, but they're here. That's all I got. Beggars can't be choosers. There you go. Time to die. Stop trying to run away. I hate fast food. Let's level up Jolie and HK. I'm gonna wait for those buffs to go away before I do that, because I need to know what their stats actually are. Ugh, great Baka. Let this outsider be different than the slavers, I beg you. Can you heal my wounds? An attack from nowhere, please. I need to be healed, can you? What happened here? Please, I need to be healed. I am dying. have the means to heal you here. I thank you. I would not have expected an outsider to aid me. Perhaps you will help me again? My hunting party, all of them, killed without honor. I barely survived. I want the murderers to suffer the same. What can you tell me about your attackers? I've never seen their kind before, not even among the Zerka. You saw them armored to head to toe, yet blending with the forest. They follow us for a while. We found bodies to the southwest, and then again further south after the west branch of the path. Their speed was amazing. Okay, so poor guy got ambushed by Mandalorians. We fought like outsiders, waiting until we were unarmed. They would not attack until we had put our weapons away. They strike like cowards. I'll look into it. Whoops, didn't mean to skip that. Please, if you kill them, I will reward you whatever I can. They are not worthy of life. Look for them where the bodies of my fellows are. They will only attack you if you are not armed. The cowards. Honestly, I don't think they needed to say that line again. I think it was pretty clear that they only attack you when you're not armed. Okay. What are your stats, Jolie? Your stats are 12 strength, 15 dex. I think I'm going to pump wisdom, which is appropriate because that's what I'll be doing for our character in KOTOR 2. Who will also be a consular. Or treat injury. Okay, we can get 2 powers. So, Force Aura is for the party, right? Oh. Is it Force Immunity? No. This is still probably good for him. Master Valor, can't get that yet. I need to get Force Whirlwind, because Force Wave is broken. It is one of the best crowd control skills I've ever seen in any game ever. So we'll be getting that on Jolie and Vaughn, and then we'll just Force Wave every room we go into. And it'll be glorious. HK needs to level up. What are we gonna give you?
Master?
More computer use. Meant to ask this at the start of the stream, is the audio good? Do I sound good? Does the game sound good? Too loud? Too soft? That should have been the first thing I did, but I forgot to do it.
Yes?
Ooh, strength gauntlets. Mandalorian blaster. Wait, is that the same as what HK has right now? Okay, so the Mandalorian blaster, heavy pistol, and nope, it's way worse.
Sure.
Okay, good. Good to hear that all the audio is good. Right, let's save so we don't have to redo any of that. Ah, down to Wookiee. Just take this off. Man, I hate doing this. I guess we'll keep our weapons off for the rest of this area. I guess it's kind of a dungeon.
Yes.
Alright, start attacking me. There we go. You know, considering HK is not proficient in melee fighting, this is probably going to be a bit annoying. And neither is Jolie. Good thing we have the Force. We will choke. Kill you. Kill you. There we go. Let's try that. Perfect CC. Guys, he's spinning in place. How can you not hit him?
I still got
Yep, this is what happens when a bunch of wizards get in a fist fight. I know I could end this fight. I just want to... I just find this amusing.
Powering weapon.
Oh wait, HK's almost at it. Let's end this. Alright, I had my fun, I had my laugh. HK's getting a bit too low. Mandalorian Ripper? Is that one of, like, the stupidly broken guns? I remember there being something like that in KOTOR 2. Where it's like, you saw that gun and you immediately put it on. Mandalorian Ripper. Where's that? 3 to 6. Plus 2. 5 to 12. So it's a good weapon in the offhand? Let me see. Let me put the Mandalorian Ripper here. 3 to 6 plus 18 to hit. Versus... this? Nah. No. That is not as good.
Yes? Ready.
HK, put your shield back on.
Sure.
Two wizards and a robot walk into the Shadowlands. They can't hit anything.
got something on.
Didn't mean to talk to you, Jolie. Oh, that classic CRPG problem where you go to walk somewhere and you accidentally talk to someone. Mandalorian datapad. Let's take a look at those. Kinda wish KOTOR 1 did the KOTOR 2 thing, where when you pick up a datapad, it immediately shows you what's on it, instead of having to go into options. Quest items. Datapad. No, that's not it. Let's go with new then. Show new. Okay, there we go. Wait, this datapad contains a record of Kalinord's trophy kills, sentient and otherwise. The last entry is an account of a recent Rancor hunt. Yeah, we know about that because the Rancor was in his room. Rancorhead was in his room. Mandalorian datapad. This request is in the Mandalorian language. A stump disabled the stabilizers on my swoop. I request parts before other systems fail. If the generator goes, my blending field will stop working and I'll be visible to our prey. This is a personal log in the Mandalorian language. This hunt is no challenge. How will attacking unarmed creatures train us to use these Jedi toys? You want new warriors to learn? Watching a comrade lop his own arm off, fighting a real opponent, would teach more than these pointless battles. I obey, Mandalore, but with protest. The blending fuel generators on the swoops grant near perfect camouflage. Why only attack unarmed opponents? So they don't actually enjoy doing this. They're just doing it because that's what they were ordered to do it, because they think it'll teach them how to use lightsabers. I hate kin rats. They're only... You know what? I hate kin rats, but I actually find them less creepy than spiders because they don't have mandibles. Like, they're the Star Wars equivalent to a spider, but they're less creepy because no mandibles. The whole mouth limb, chin limb thing is weird, and still kind of creepy. But as I've said on this stream a few times, mandibles should not be a thing. Save. It's fork in the road. So we read something about Mandalorian swoop bikes. The swoop bike shows signs of recent use, as if it is missing its signal device. One of the Mandalorians must have taken it to collect data. Do nothing. For now. We'll come back to this. Let's go the other way. I've never watched The Forest, or read it, assuming it is a book. Yep, getting attacked again. Well, I'm just gonna go with all reliable kill. 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 Okay, Jolie's down. Oh, he actually saved. Oh, we got a badass over here. Oh my god, please heal Vaughn. Thank you. Don't attack, kill him, choke. Why are you attacking? Choke him! Choke him before you die. Rain life.
Termination required.
Or his stats. Apparently it's not going to do that. Let's switch back to kill. What are you doing? Stop that. Thank you. Force. That game sounds familiar. I feel like I've heard a game that had something like that, but I don't remember. Alright, so we got the data pad for that swoop bike. Joey, you wanna heal?
And you need?
Normally don't do this, but Joey has so much force energy, we might as well. HK can repair himself. Shields on. Repair self.
What?
What she described reminds me of Day One Scary's incident, which is... Does anyone even remember that game? I'm making progress out in these streets. I'm going the wrong way. Swoop bike was the other way. Hey, who are you? Oh. I think this is the star map. Well, let's backtrack a bit. Find those speeders. See if there's anything else we can do out here. There we go. Swoop bike shows signs of recent use. Replace the signal device and activate it.
You have interrupted our hunt, interloper. The inhabitants of this world are sitting against us, but you appear to be a threat. Our training here will continue without your interference.
This training sounds insane. How do you know this will actually teach you? I had to read the next data pad. How are you so certain this is what you need to do to learn how to wield lightsabers? Apparently these are both the same data pad. Like, two different people wrote the same thing. Kill. Kill. There we go. This should end it. Mandalorian helmet, Mandalorian Ripper, which is not very good. Another nerve amplifier, making me regret buying that thing. Going the wrong way. That's how you make progress, right? Give me a lightsaber back. Now I need to figure out which one is my lightsaber. Yep, that's it. I recognize those stuns and damage numbers anywhere. That's not it. There we go. Perfect. Jolie, let's give you yours. Yours is the green one. Perfection.
Acknowledgement.
Yes?
Okay, so what? Let me check those helmets out. Oh. I guess that's a quest item. I was kind of hoping to get a Mandalorian helmet. Let's head back to that Wookiee. Pretty sure. Yep, this is the wrong way again. I got turned around. It's basically just a branching hallway. I can't believe I've gotten lost. Guess that's why they call it the Shadowlands. Oh, missed these remains. Mandalorian assault rifle, battle stimulant. Just speed once more.
Termination required.
Take that!
Oh, well, they killed that. Oh, right, I didn't give HK his guns. Sorry, HK. Gotta remember what his guns are. That's what I put in his main hand. There we go. Maybe I should swap them. And put the Mandalorian Heavy Blaster in the main hand. Because it's more likely to hit. Then put the Mark II in the offhand. Yeah, that seems better. Right, HK, show me what you got.
Yes?
turned around again.
Got something on.
No, Jolie. Some more remains. Kinrath body. Ugh, I don't want that in my inventory. What are the Kinrath bodies for again? Wait, how did I get turned around again? Apparently I can't read a map. There we go. You return. Have you found them? Did you kill them all? They were animals in armor, with no honor among them. Mandalorian hunters are dead. I killed them all. Yes, I see. The trophy helmet and the one that gave orders. Their bodies will not last long in the Shadowlands. I am glad. The taint of them, their cowardice, the forest will consume it all. Hope this gives my hunting brethren, sorry, not hunting predators, my hunting brethren peace. Yes, heartwarming. Where's my reward? You have surprised me with your help. Don't spoil this meeting with your outsider greed when I would give you a reward anyway. You have acted as a fellow Wookiee would have. Here, take this. It is a symbol of my hunting clan. You deserve them. You served them, so you deserve it. When you look at it, remember that we reward respect, even from outsiders. Alright, so what did you just give me? I don't think it's the Achani Vibro Braid. 3 to 12 physical, plus 2 to cold, plus 2 attack modifier. I don't think that's what he just... Is that what he just gave us? I think the Achani thing is new. Ugh, more kin rats. But no, that's not what I want. Gonna force the lightning. Hi, Len. Glad you could make it. We're on Kashyyyk, the Wookiee homeworld. Or more accurately, we're in the Shadowlands of the Wookiee homeworld, which is a very dangerous place. That's of, if I remember correctly, the Shadowlands is actually of the dark side, which is why you shouldn't, which is why most people don't go there unless they're hunting. There are Wookiee Jedi, but they're very, very, very rare, and there aren't any Wookiee Jedi in the game in the Star Wars games we'll be playing. Although Hanhar was originally supposed to be a Wookiee Jedi, but I can't remember who, but someone on the team went, there are too many Jedi party members in this game. Hanhar, no, we're not making him a Jedi. Which is a shame, because I feel like it would have been really cool to be able to teach Hanhar how to be a Jedi. Now, there is a mod that lets you turn Hanhar into a Jedi, but I'm not going to play with it when we get to KOTOR 2. Is there anything over here? Oh, it seems like a dead end. Now, let's talk to who we came in here to speak to. This name is a spoiler. Hey, Furrier. More of you Zerka coral rats. Is even the heart of Kashyyyk not free from your kind?
He's almost feral after all this time. Calm yourself, Freya. We're friends.
Frere? That's how you say it? After years in the Shadowlands, I remember only that outsiders are not to be trusted. I'll see you dead.
Well, this may prove difficult.
Not for me. I have kill. Oh, he saved kill. That's terrifying. Here's Affliction. I think he saved that too. Force Whirlwind? Okay, he didn't save that. I am beaten. Take my head, Zerka filth. You won't get another chance. So swears Frere of Kashyyyk. I'm not here to kill you, just listen. The words of outsiders are tainted with lies. You can't convince me otherwise. Do you know Zalbar and Chundar? What? Those are my sons. Why do you speak their names? Tell me. My name is Von Revel. I came to Kashyyyk with Zalbar. To my shame, Zalbar was exiled and enslaved. Do you dare claim to be my son's owner? No, he follows me because of a life debt. Does he? Then he sees something of worth in you. I will listen, cautiously. Gullibility has harmed me in the past. If I had seen the lies of Chundar, he would have been exposed as a slaver. Zalbar would not have been exiled. I did not believe Zalbar's claims. I believed the elder boy. As traditions dictated, the shame of Zalbar's attack blinded me. Go over exactly what happened with Zalbar. Zalbar saw it first. He learned that Chundar was dealing with Zerka, leading them to our hunting parties. Chundar would blame disappearances on the dangers of the Shadowlands. Zalbar was crazed when he found out. He attacked Chundar with his claws. I thought he had gone mad, shed his honor. I was bound by the old ways. So Zalbar was exiled. When did you learn the truth? A year later. By then Chundar had spread lies of my own madness. I had no allies when I confronted him. He and his Zerka guards attacked me. I had to retreat to the deepest Shadowlands. But even there, they followed.
That's when I first saw him. I helped his pursuers lose him for a moment. Do you remember me now, Freya?
Yes, I think I do. I'm sorry about attacking you. It's been so long since I have offered my trust, or accepted that of someone else. Back to my other questions. I'll answer. And ask something of you. Why would Chundar want you dead now? Well, if Zalbar is back, perhaps Chundar is worried the people will realize things are not as they seem. Chundar has established himself as a leader that succeeded despite the tragedies that have plagued his family. If it was shown that he conspired with the slavers, his honor would be gone. I wonder. What happens now? That would depend on you, Von Revel. You will either kill me or decide that I am yet benefit my people. that I may yet benefit my people. There is a way I might challenge Shundar, but it would take a lot to convince people they have been lied to. How? Everyone is on his side. This bores me. I think I'll just kill you. Notice how Kotor 2 has a lot of just extreme binaries in dialogue choices. Kotor 1, sorry. There's a lot more nuance in Kotor 2. I'm very excited to get to that game. Now everyone is on his side. He has a strong web of lines, but if I appeal to the traditions of my people, I might be able to gather support. There's a legend of a great warrior from the old times. Baka was his name, and he is greatly revered. Baka found a crashed starship, our first hint of life elsewhere. He was a cautious old Wook and feared the taint of invaders. He constructed a vibroblade from the wreckage. It has long symbolized our independence. Only destined leaders have held it, and it is a really good melee weapon. Where might I find it? That is the problem. It was the symbol of our great chieftains for centuries, but it was damaged a generation ago in ritual battle. Here in the Shadowlands, Roror fought the Great Beast. He sought a challenge, but this arrogance got him more than he could handle. He survived, but the blade of the sword stayed in the creature's hide. Our tales say it was taken because we had become undeserving. The hilt is still in the court of our chieftain, with Shundar. If the blade could be found, Von Revel, tradition could cast doubt on his rule. Yeah, what's funny is this was less the case in Baldur's Gate 2. In Baldur's Gate 2, there was not to the extent of, say, like Dragon Age or Divinity or Baldur's Gate 3, but there was a lot of nuance in the dialogue choices for Baldur's Gate 2. Well, there was a bit of nuance. Again, it is still early BioWare, but this is very reminiscent of BG1, where your dialogue choices were also tend to be very extreme with little gray areas. Describe the creature. Where can I find it? Many have tried to hunt this beast, but only a few who have seen it have lived to tell the tale, and none have ever managed to kill the creature. Many years ago, when I was far younger than I am now, a Jedi came to hunt the creature. A proud and boastful young man. Like many before him, he did not return. The beast is cunning. It will not appear if there is an overwhelming number waiting to slay it, but if you gather in small numbers, we know how to lure it out. Fresh blood will draw it out. Before Chundar's rule put an end to the ritual, fresh kills often... Okay, I remember what the Kinrath bodies are for now. I'll try to find it. Can you give me any directions? There was a place of ritual south of here. If the great beast is to be lured out of hiding, it must be done there, using the old ways. You have already collected the body of a viper Kinrad. Such bait would be tempting for the creature. Find a way to display it. I will stay here and try to think of what I will say to Zalbar. I have wronged him. I hope he can forgive me. I will be here. Please, Von Revel, find the blade of Baka's sword. I must make things right. Okay, so let's go do that. I'm pretty sure I saw where the star map is, so we can do that anytime. Julie, you want to heal yourself, buddy? You don't have drain life, so you actually have to heal yourself.
What?
Or Viper Kinrath bodies. Right? Here's the ritual marker. There's an ancient symbol here, worn as though traced by generations of Wookiee claws. Layers of moss and dirt suggest that no one has been here in many years. The beast comes when summoned. If you are generous, it comes to battle. If you are worthy and wise, it grants you glory. If you are fearsome and brave. Feed the beast and it will heed your call. Take vipers from their lair and hang them from above. Let blood scent the ground of our ancestors. Obviously, this was once a place of great ritual importance. Alright, I'm gonna save before I do this. This vine ascends high into the canopy above. There is no indication why its growth has stopped at this point. The ground beneath is stained by years of blood, suggesting that freshly killed animals have been suspended from the vine many times in the past. Alright, let's hang the viper corpse in the vine. The creature is easily wrapped in the vine, which doesn't distort at all under the weight. The only movement is a rustling from off in the distance. Alright, let's kill the ritual beast. Please don't save this. You saved it. I'm gonna cast it again. Okay, that's a problem. That's a problem? Jolie? Buff up, buddy. Alright, I'm gonna try casting Kill again. Please work.
Sure.
And stun him. Nope, he's gonna keep saving. Okay. What if I try and debuff you? Saved. Immune. Ugh. Maybe Whirlwind? Immune. Ugh. Okay, we got Kill off. We got him. Examine the corpse of the great beast, you find a blade of some sort lodged in its side. Skin has grown around it. While certainly painful, it appears the blade caused only surface damage to the creature. Who knows how long it lived within this injury. To remove the blade from the corpse, it must be one that Freyr spoke of. The lost portion of Bacchus' sword, a powerful symbol of his people. Whoops, didn't mean to click on that. Anything else here? Ooh, Circlet of Sarah. Gotta be light side. But it gives +5 to wisdom, which is massive. And I believe we will be ending the game roughly light side. So we will eventually be able to use this. Just not right now. It's found slightly dark side. And we may end up doing some more dark side things as we go along. But again, much like how this game is full of extremes, you tend to end this game at one extreme or the other. Either close above middle light side, or above or below middle dark side. Alright, so this is where the star map is.
Ready.
Alright, so correct me if I'm wrong. But if you answer the questions to this thing as it wants you to answer them, you will get dark side points, correct? So I need to check everyone's demolitions. 7, 0. Alright, Vaughn has best demolitions. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Let's go with Force Valor. Actually, no.
And you need?
Nope, that's not what I want. Nope. It's wrong buff. There we go. That's the buff I was looking for. Hopefully Vaughn can pick this up. Alright. Have a good day.
Yes?
Wait, what? Oh, wait. Switch back to Vaughn. Disable the mine, since he can't pick it up. And I can't switch party members down here. Alright. There's the star map. Star map is sealed and cannot be opened.
Life forms detected. Determining parameters. Initiating neural recognition.
Yes, there's the thing. Obstinate machine. I've no doubt it holds what you seek. But good luck getting it operational.
Primary neural recognition complete. Preliminary match found.
Match found? What the... It always muttered something about rejected patterns for me.
Begin socialized interface. Awaiting instruction. Greetings. This terminal has not been accessed for quite some time.
Who placed this terminal here?
Error. Subject displays unfamiliarity to environment. Behavioral reconfiguration
Whoops.
will be needed before access. I am sorry. I did not mean to confuse you. I will answer questions to the best of my programming limitations.
What do you mean by behavioral reconfiguration?
I have been programmed with a very limited field of knowledge, and I must restrict access to only those that fit my allowed pattern.
And I don't fit that pattern?
I can't say. I will try to bring forward the behavior that you need to proceed, as outlined by my programming.
That seems very helpful. Why have I been allowed access?
I can't say. Preliminary matching allows for you to be coached.
Do you not know why, or are you restricted from saying?
I can't say. Likelihood of restriction by previous user, 100%.
What limitations have been placed in your programming?
Corruption has resulted in gaps appearing in my memory, and in that of the original installation. It could be theorized that these gaps are intentional, but I have no information on that.
What gaps are missing?
Error. I cannot present a non-presence. Perhaps you can ask other questions, and data corruption will become evident.
I want to ask questions about you and this installation.
I utilize a retro-adapted holocron interface. Clarify your questions, and I will attempt to access original system memory.
Who installed this hollow interface?
This interface was installed to better access the ancient data stored within the pre-existing system. The exact date is unavailable. Programming keys indicate no earlier than 5 years before current Republic standard.
5 years ago. I didn't notice it. This must have been installed in strictest secrecy. Couldn't have been Circa.
No other information on time of installation or identity of user available. Likelihood of removal by user, 100%.
5 years ago is about the time Revan passed this way.
Error. data regarding subject Revan corrupted.
Okay, so Revan purposely broke this thing after he finished using it. Good to know. Was there any further contact with the installer of this interface?
That information is unavailable, but contact is not required for the execution of my programming. Scanning range of this facility is well beyond planetary boundaries.
I want to go back to my general questions.
Answer will be given within the limits of my programming limitations.
Alright, let's finally ask the question. I seek information about a star map.
Accessing. Yes, I have found a star map in original system memory. Access is restricted.
Original system memory, so the map is as old as this installation.
Error. Data regarding author of the star map is corrupted.
What do I need to get access to the star map?
Your request requires additional security access. You must be made to match the parameters I have been supplied.
How can I match them when I don't know what they are?
There are measures available. Personality profiling will verify the basic structure of your conscious mind. With that, I will determine whether you are ready to receive the star map, or can be made ready.
What do you mean by that?
Information unavailable. If you have further questions, ask them now. Access will terminate with success or failure of evaluation.
You may begin evaluation.
Evaluation commencing. Result will be compared against the pattern in memory. Just act like you should. You travel with a Wookiee and have encountered complications. Hypothetical. You and this Zalbar are captured and separated. If you both remain silent, 1 year in prison for each of you. However, call Zalbar a traitor, and he will serve 5 years, while you serve none. He is offered the same deal. But if you both accuse the other, you both serve 2 years. What do? What do you trust him to do?
What happens if we both say nothing? He's offered the same deal, but if you both accuse the other, you both serve 2 years. What do you do? Repeat the question. What happens if we neither do anything?
You travel with a Wookiee and have encountered... If you both remain silent, 1 year...
1 year in prison for each of you. Assuming the pattern I'm supposed to match is Revan, Revan would say he's the traitor because he knows Zalbar won't speak. I trust Zalbar. I would say nothing, and neither would he. I'm unsure what Zalbar would say. I would accuse him to be safe. Here's the thing. I know what he would say. He wouldn't say anything. And then I'd go free. How do you know Zalbar's name?
I hear what happens on Kashyyyk, and a good deal beyond. Answer the question I have posed.
Okay. I'm unsure what Zalbar would say. I would accuse him to be safe.
The temperament of a companion is unreliable at best. You wisely trade the threat of 1 year or 5 for none or 2.
This machine certainly seems to want a very specific type of response.
In this instance, the Wookiee is unreliable. His family has been a mire of treachery. I judge the answer correct. You display the proper behavior to match the pattern in memory. Evaluation will continue.
Why pit me against my companions?
They are already against you. Anything that corrupts your strength and efficiency is against you. I merely serve to illustrate the proper patterns. You must be guided to think in the proper manner.
I think Vaughn has a good idea of what Revan would do, having learned a bit about him on this trip. So get on with it.
Hypothetical. You are at war. Deciphering an intercepted code, you learn 2 things about your enemy. A single spot in their defense will be at its weakest in 10 days, and they will attack one of your cities in 5 days. What do you do with this information? What is the most efficient course of action?
I prepare my forces to attack in 10 days. I do nothing in the city.
Very good. If you had moved to evacuate the city, you would have alerted the enemy to their lost codes. Ultimate victory required the deaths of the people in that city. You wisely ignored sentiment in your decision.
That's right, the deaths of those people would spur my forces on.
Very good reasoning. I will apply it to the rest of the evaluation. You begin to match the pattern in memory. Hypothetical. Remove the ongoing war from the previous example. Consider enemy states to be weak and remote. With no external threat, your empire stagnates. Your people become complacent and begin to question you. Same scenario as before. You discover an impending attack, but also a weakness that will come after. How do you react?
I do nothing, so I can attack their weak spot later and save more lives. I stop the attack. I appear to be a hero. I let the attack happen.
Of course you do. It makes the most
Which is what
strategic
Revan
sense.
did.
Your people will rally beneath you against the common foe. As their eyes turn outward, your rule will strengthen. The trappings of war grant many opportunities. You have matched the pattern in memory. I recognize you, and will fulfill my designated function.
Give me access to the star map.
Yes, you are ready. Soon you will recognize the proper course to follow. The star map is yours. This unit has now completed its primary duty and has finished with the subject. Executing final action. Activation of star map commencing. Parameters reset. Stasis initiated. And communication.
Alright, so how many dark side points am I going to get for this? Is the question. Yep, dark side points gained.
Well,
I knew it was coming.
The star map. An ancient artifact of dark side power. Can't say I'm surprised. I always knew there was something funny down here. I wonder if the star map has had an effect on the evolution of the creatures here in the Shadowlands. Might explain why it's so dangerous down here. An interesting theory, but I suppose we don't have time to test it now, do we? Now that we've got what you came for, we should be heading back up to the treetops.
Vaughn's alignment is slightly dark again. Is a bit more than slightly dark again. Persuade, repair, beats. Alright, what do I want? I'm leaning towards toughness. Because I'm not really using my lightsaber. Kinda just a stat stick. Alternatively, hang on. How many more feats will I... Do you remember how many more feats I will get before level 20? Because if I can put 3 points into Flurry, I will. But if not, I'm just going to keep going down toughness. What does the game recommend? Dueling? No! And that's why you don't use the auto level up. Oh, I guess I'll go with toughness. Powers. Can I finally get Force Wave? There it is. The God tier CC ability. HK, you have your guns on, right? Great. Time to finish off Kashyyyk. And then switch over to Baldur's Gate 3. Is there any place in the Shadowlands? Yep, we've explored all the Shadowlands. Is this the right way? Yep. I'm leaning towards Manon next. Any objections to Manon next session? I think I've clicked on this Wookiee corpse every single time I've passed by it. Same thing with the rubble, so we'll ignore the rubble. Hey, let's check the map. Okay, this is the correct way. I can't... I had to know... Okay, I was correct to click on this corpse. There was new stuff here. Is this new stuff? Nope. Alright, Gorwoken. Hello again, Von Rebel. I've heard nothing of your progress, so I assume there hasn't been any? Take you back to the service, but you must do Chundar's task. Don't keep him waiting. Just take me up for now. Very well, just one moment. I'm pretty sure I gave him a monotone voice before. More monotone than what I usually sound like. Forgot to do it this time around. If I come back here, I'll try and do what I think it sounded like. I am done with you, outsider. Go away. Oh, more kin rats. Been storming a lot lately. Starting to hear thunder again.
Let's see what you got.
This isn't the right way, but free experience, it's free experience. I'll lay out the force powers. I say, clicking burst of speed again. Let me check the map. Supply station. Village. Okay. We're going the right way. I find it odd that the supply station is an area marked on the map. Do they refill these? Oh no. Oh no, Von's stuck. Okay, maybe if I do that, I'll get unstuck. Yeah, they don't refill these. What an odd place to mark on the map. Wait, did I not... Autumn, did I not give him Baka's sword? Did I not give him the blade? Freyr. Did I not give him the blade? Hang on. It says I need to return it to Freyr. HK! Move!
Ready.
Yes?
Yeah, but we tell Freyr that we had the blade. Let's go into Warworld's room. You're back again. Have you seen... No, you wouldn't tell me. You wouldn't care. Leave the boy alone, please. Do you know whose boat casing this is? Sure, it looks like Derek's, I think so. Anyway, I'm not sure. Boat casing was found on Roar's body. Then he's dead? But he can't be. Don't listen to him, Warwell. Outsiders only lie when their mouths are open. You know that. Warwell was dealing with slavers. Do you know anything about this? No, he doesn't. You don't say another thing to him. You want to lie? You lie to me, outsider. Leave the boy alone, please. You will want to talk to me. What do you have to say about it? Speak with me directly, away from the boy, please. Very well. You have made a terrible claim against me, outsider. Do what you must with it, but leave me alone. Do you want a chance to defend yourself? What I want is for you to leave. If you think you are worthy to take me before my peers, I won't stop you. Do what you must. The holder of the laws will decide my fate in proper Wookiee tradition. I know you had a reason to kill Roar. It's not for you to decide. You couldn't possibly understand how this affects my people. Do what you must. Okay, I guess we'll tell the holder of the law. Where's his building? Is the other way. Oh, pass it up. The law building is straight ahead. I'll just speak to Shundar again. Alright, we do have to go back to Freyr and tell him we have the blade, because apparently I didn't do that. I thought we did. Is this the House of Law? This is not the House of Law. House of Law? No, that's the divinity. That's a divinity. Divinity thing. Wait. This is the Great Walkway. This is Chieftain's Hall. This is Warwill's home. Holder of the Laws. House of Law is one of the lizard houses in the divinity setting. Mixed them up, sorry. Is it? Oh, I get turned around so easily in Kashyyyk. I can't see your dialogue, man. It's gonna... I don't know what he had to say. Do you know who owns this bolt casing? Let's see if the family insignia is there. Yes, there it is. This belongs to Jurak. How did you get that? I found Jurak's bolt casing on Roar's corpse. Tell me something. What's the penalty for murder? That would depend on the circumstances. We rarely have such crimes here. Wookiee honor does not allow it. When we had a murder, the punishment was usually death. There is rarely any justification that would dictate otherwise. I found Jarak's bolt casing on Roar's corpse. Oh my, that is very distressing. Definitely seems to suggest that Jarak helped in Roar's death. I can't ignore this. Wait here, outsider. I must address this. I'll have Jarak brought here. And I hope he can explain this. I really do. Jarak, you know why you have been summoned here. As holder of the laws, I asked you to explain. I won't answer. I can't. War must Warwill be here. Warwill has a bond with Warwer. He is the closest to family that he can be found. He is entitled to be here. Jarak, please speak. If you are guilty, it means death. This outsider will be given your positions. Do you want that? Is there no alternative to death as punishment? Jarak, won't you say anything in your own defense? I killed Roar. I will accept whatever punishment is given. It's better if only my honor is tainted. You did do it? Why, Roar? It was good and honorable. Why did you kill him? You'll need to know that I did it. The reason is unimportant. Roar, I'm sorry. Jarak, I won't let you do this. Roar was dealing with slaves. With slavers. What are you talking about? Liar! Please don't tell me anything. Roar was admired. They need to believe in him. I'm old. I'm not important. Let Orwell and the others have their hero. If that is what you want, I do. I will take his shame with me. The Warwer in their memory is a far better one than the Warwer I killed. Then let Jarak die. He murdered Warwer. It's fact. So he shall, Jarak. He will be taken from us and cast into shadow. Your hunt ends.
There was pain no matter how this ended. Perhaps this is for the best.
Though we abandon you, Ibaka will lead you through your shame. But hey, I do get paid, right? Hello again, outsider. I wish you had not seen us at our worst. A murder with no reason, it's unsettling. Is there a reward for my service? Yes, there is. You are to receive the credit equivalent of 1/3 of Jarak's possessions. Roar will get the rest. He is the closest to family that Roar had left. The others were lost to slavers. Here, take it. I thank you for your help. Now, please, just go. Goodbye, then. I don't like that I get Darkseid for that. He told me to do this. At least we know how the game would feel about Metal Gear. Please don't trap me, HK. We've been getting a lot more dark side on Kashyyyk than I thought I was going to, honestly. Alright, I gotta check the map again. Okay, Shadowlands is, in fact, this way. Give me burst speed back. HK stares and murder. Lord, just lower me down. Alright, I don't think Freyr is that far into the Shadowlands, so this shouldn't take too long. Nope. We are so close to finishing off Kashyyyk. Okay, there's a fork. This way? This it? Yep. Please move.
Here we are again.
Yes, getting past. Let's see, is Freyr on the map? Nope. Just gonna go this way and hope I see him. Question, Autumn. I don't know if you've ever done this. Is it possible to progress the story and not get Zalbar back? Can you just leave him on Kashyyyk once you find the star map? I would never do that, because, you know, Zalbar swore a life debt to me. But it was just something I was pondering for a bit. This is not the right way. Freyr, where are you? There he is. I greet you again, Von Revel. I am humble, hoping you have found the blade of Bacchus' sword. Imagine Chieftain Freyr humbled. Please tell me you have made progress. Having the blade will give me valuable support. I found the blade of Bacchus' sword. You have? Please let me see it. I must be sure. Here, take it. I'm sure it is the one. It is. It may not look like much, but it is a very important relic of my people. Tradition dictates that it is to be respected. I didn't think it would be worthy to search for it, but I realized there was selfish despair. I should have challenged Chundar long ago. I didn't think I was worthy to search for it. I'll make amends now. I have new hope. You have led me to this. Perhaps that is what the great beast wanted. Yes. Time to take the fight to Chundar himself. I will climb to the surface as quickly as possible and try to gather support. You'll have to follow on the path as soon as you can, Vanderbilt. When you arrive, we will confront Chundar. In the throne room, my people will no longer be slaves. Okay, now we just gotta trek on back. Can't fast travel. Ugh. Am I going the right way? Oh, thank God. Finally leaving the Shadowlands for real. And at long last, we'll be ending Kashyyyk. And then back to BG3. Let's rebuff speed. I did give Jolie a Jedi support script, right? Yeah. Felt like he wasn't using his powers as much as he should be. Well, it's tradition at this point. Let's click on the Wookiee corpse. Still nothing. Alright, Gorwoken. You Ronadol. Our spies say that the Mad Claw you were sent to kill is on his way to Wars right now. You should have followed the will of Chundar. Now you will face his wrath. No, I will not. Oh, Wookiee with stealth generators, huh? Did you seriously just try to poison a Jedi? You did not think this through. Alright, I have Force Wave now. You're all nothing to me. Okay. From watching Gorwar, we know how to operate the basket. Please, someone confront me on the Great Walkway and just teleport me to Chundar's office. Please. Don't make me walk all the way back. Well, it seems you are more than I thought. Frere has come back and told me what you did for him. My fellow hunters split on what should be done. Some were loyal to Chundar alone. He had to fight. Frere went to the throne room to challenge Chundar. I will take you to him now. Lead on. We should hurry. Yes, much is about to be decided. Only one can lead us. Must lead us. Come. Thank God. Oh, HK's walking with purpose. Oh, that's just great. Everyone is here now. It's a reunion. Yes, my son. By the blade of Baka's sword, I've come to end your treachery. No one will sell you your own people. I can't remember how to make Chandar's voice so pompous. You have Baka's blade? So what? I have the hilt, held by each true chieftain in recent memory. Even you claimed it was all important. We both have our ancient trinkets, so who will the people follow now? You? You are old and weak? Shut up, both of you. This ends today. I will not see you or suffer anymore. You tell them, Zalbar. I don't know what to do, Von Ravel. Chandar has been telling me things. He makes sense, I think. I don't know. Side with Freyr, he is the honorable one. And also not a slave trader. Is it the best course? Without a doubt, Chandar is... I'm glad that option appeared, because it is what I just said. Without a doubt, Chandar is a slaver! There is no other way, Chandar. You have betrayed our people. You must pay. That's my boy. You're too weak to fight, old Wook. And as I still have Zerka's support, we'll see who dies here today. You, because I have the kill button. And I have Force Wave. You all seem to have forgotten. Force Wave. The game is effectively over.
Not this again!
You've done it. I am saddened that it had to come to this, but I couldn't let it continue. Zalbar, my son, I am truly sorry. You suffered a great shame. I was blinded. I have no excuse. I can forgive, Father. I have learned a lot over the years. I have a few questions about what will you do about the slavers? You will fight them. It will be difficult, but I swear they won't take another one of my people without bloodshed. I'll send quick climbers to other villages and try to rally a defense. We must guard against this ever happening again. You will be the last outsider welcome here for a very long time. That is a change for the better, I think. I have a few questions about Kashyyyk Frere. But they wait. I will answer what I can later, but we need to settle our current business. There is much that needs to be done. What will you do now, Zalbar? Returning home has lifted a great weight from my mind, but it has been painful as well. You have a place by my side, Zalbar. I'd be honored if you would take it. I can't, not yet. I'm just getting used to being free, and not just from the slavers. And I have a life debt. Now that my life is truly my own again, honoring that agreement is all the more important. Listen to my son. His insight humbles me. Take that good judgment with you, and all the planets you will come to revere will be wisdom. I think it's time I was leaving. Perhaps, but before you go, Von Ravel, I must see to your reward. You have done us a great service. Kashyyyk will remember you will past your lifetime. Because of you, I am reinstated as chieftain. We will return to the old ways when honor and trust of kin ruled above all else. I'm not sure there is a reward that accurately reflects the value of what you have done. Our world has changed because of you. I request, Father. I have thought about it a great deal. I would like Baka's sword. That would be fitting, I think. Well, that is quite a request. I am tempted to say no, but perhaps I should consider it an investment. Zara, do you understand what this will mean? It is the legacy of our people, held by chieftains, future chieftains. I understand. I want this, father. I'll bring it back one day. I have no doubt. Let the two halves of the blade be made one. My son shall hold Baka's sword. Alright, who's going into the party right now? I imagine we replace HK with Big Z for a bit. Oh, that's not what I wanted you to do. I want you to add Big Z. Yeah, I'm just going back to the Ebonhawk. Is there anything in particular I need any party member for? Not that you can recall? Okay. We'll take Big Z, because it's time to level him up, because he's been out of the game for quite a while. And we can equip him with Baka's sword. So... there's Baka's blade. It is upgradable. And does stupid damage. So let's get... 17, 11 to 20. Sorry, mission, but this Achani blade... that's some good shit. Right. We've now mastered power attack. At long last. Jolie. Great injury. I guess we can get Max Destroy Droid. I think that'll be useful in the semifinal dungeon. I remember there being droids there. But my memory is, of course, quite sketchy.
What?
Oh yeah, we can loot Chundar's remains. Chundar's bowcaster, I guess we could give that to Mission. Since I've been having her use bowcasters. Alright, let's head back to the Ebonhawk, and then we will end the stream. And then switch over to BG3. This is the wrong way, I think. No, that is the correct way. That's the way the Great Walkway. Please move. So I like Big Z, and I always bring Big Z and HK to the final dungeon. I've decided I'm actually gonna go Canderous HK, I think, for the final dungeon. But I've come to realize, having played KOTOR 2 many times, Hanhar is such a better built character than Big Z. Like, Hanhar is a monster of a party member. He does so much damage, he can heal himself, he can effectively heal himself. Like, Hanhar does so much. And that's probably why he's not really a Jedi. Like, I know, like, for story reasons, like, there's too many Jedi in this game. But, like, gameplay-wise, if Hanhar could be a Jedi on top of all the other crazy shit he can do, he'd easily be the best party member in the game. Don't know how I missed that. Oh, I'm just gonna force wave my way through. Pardon me. Coming through. Oops. And that's that. Let's see if there's anything we can leave here. This the right way to Leavenhawk? Seems to be. I really hope that guy that's near Leavenhawk is still there. Nope. They're all dead. I should have come back here and done that quest first. But it's alright. Right, let's head over to the astrogation charts and end the part. Actually, we can talk to Canderous and everybody else for a bit. And then end the part. Let's do some talking, then we'll end. Canderous, you got any new stories?
What do you want?
What do you know about this world?
It has big trees, in case your eyes don't work anymore. But I do know that there is one exceptional race on this world. The Wookiees. The Wookiees, although primitive compared to us, are surprisingly capable warriors. They're strong and pick up combat techniques pretty quickly. I think they're more than a match for the average Republic or Sith trooper. When we were looking for targets, we considered this world carefully. We were wondering if we'd have to use larger weapons than our war droids if we wanted to clear the damn forest so we could fight in the open. Too many trees means they can go into hiding too easy. And what's a continent or two turned to glass if we get the whole world after? You have anything else you want to ask? Your choice.
Nothing more for now. I guess we should talk to Mission? We haven't talked to her in a while. You know, I'm just starting to think about it. Around this point in the game is when I just sort of forget Mission even exists up until the final planet. Because once the Griff stuff's done, she doesn't really have anything else, right?
Hey there, what can I do for you?
No. Other?
Maybe if we get these tat glands.
No, we're not doing that mission, I'm sorry. You know that won't work out. Zabar. Something you want? Anything to say about yourself? Why did you request to take Baka's sword? Not sure I really know. Father expects much of me. I guess I do as well. I think we've learned enough. I'll bring it back to Kashyyyk. What happens then, we'll see. I'm sorry we can't stay on Kashyyyk any longer. You and I have important things to do, and I don't feel bad about leaving this time. I know I'll be welcomed back. I wish you well. Let's get going. Johanny? Maybe she has something new. As soon as I get... There we go.
Yes.
Something wrong?
I was remembering Taris.
What about it?
It was a horrible place to have to live. At least in the lower cities where the non-humans tended to get relegated. Living for years in a place with no sun, living off the trash dropped from the upper levels, and the meager pay doing back-breaking labor.
And those rat
There
ghouls.
was always the danger of rat ghouls coming up from the sewers, or more mundane predators living and working in the area. My family and I struggled each and every day to make something of our lives. But we could only go so far. Taxes from the corrupt government, more fees from the gangs controlling the streets, and whatever was left paying for what food and medical supplies we could afford.
Was it that bad?
With no money to spare for any amenities, even the Enclave on Dantooine seems a paradise in comparison. And of course, there was the constant bigotry and hate from the more affluent and human citizens, lording their wealth over us living below. Every once in a while, a rich human would come down through the lower levels with his droid entourage just to see how the wildlife lived, and laughed at the mockeries that were our successes. But I have come to meet many decent humans in my travels since those days. Indeed, some of the greatest people I have ever met are human.
Like who?
The Jedi who encouraged me to join the Order. The one who was with the group going to fight the Mandalorians. She was human. I am sorry. I am getting away from my point. If there even was one. Sometimes, I curse the day my parents fled to Taris. But then again, if they had not, I would not be where I am today.
Your parents?
Another story, for another time. For now, we must continue our own epic. To save the galaxy, if we can.
Do you have anything else to say,
How may I
Johnny?
be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Are you doing alright?
I have been doing well, I suppose. As well as I can. But I am more interested in you right now. Do not mistake me. It is just that, even though we have traveled together for a while, it seems I know next to nothing about you personally.
What do you want to know?
We have been traveling together since Dantooine, but I know nothing of you before that. Would you humor me and tell me a little bit about yourself?
Is it... What is there to tell?
Your job, your childhood, your life? I am sorry if I am making you uncomfortable. I will fully understand if you choose not to answer.
No, it's alright.
I greatly appreciate your taking the time to talk to me. How did you come to be on Dantooine? Besides the obvious, of course.
I was in the Republic fleet that was destroyed over Terrace.
Taris. It always seems to come back to Taris for me. I am sorry. I get distracted. What did you do before that?
I was a specialist with the Republic fleet.
The life in the army. Not my career of choice, though. We Catholic
Well, I
cannot
wasn't
seem to
really
adjust
so much
to
a specialist so
regimented
much as I was a
organizations
smuggler
like the military.
that they
But
recruited
I have heard that
because
it
they couldn't
appeals
catch
to
me.
males of your species. Fighting, defending. That is what we as Jedi seem to be called upon to do. Perhaps we are not as unalike as I had previously thought. But again, I seem to be wasting your time with my carrying on. I apologize. I have been thinking about our journey together, and how we are more similar than I had first thought.
How so?
I know how hard it was for me to resist the call of the dark side. And I know that you have suffered those pains as well. The continual struggle between restraint and freedom, light and darkness. It is hard for me with my Kotor blood to resist sometimes.
Remain strong.
I do resist. I look to you and I see that we are in this together, and that you are resisting as well. And that gives me strength. I think the Jedi Council would be proud to see that you are holding up so well, in spite of the hardships you have endured.
What is Vaughn's alignment right now? Oh, he's neutral-ish, slightly. Seems to be... His alignment is Krea's. That's hilarious. He's dead center.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Tell me more about your past.
Well, I mentioned before that my parents had fled to Taris. Perhaps I can tell you about that.
Please do.
In the early days of the Mandalorian War, there had been fighting closer to the Outer Rim worlds.
Your people were in that region?
Cathar was there, yes. My people had a great reputation as warriors, and that appealed to the Mandalore version of honor. They sought to test themselves against us, I think. Test themselves by bombing our world, slaughtering my people while they slept or while they ran.
How did it happen?
They swooped down from space, across the world, firing at anything that moved. They used ships in space to destroy all orbital facilities and bombard the surface. We did resist, and in spite of their violent attack, we did stave them off for quite a while. But in the end, we were doomed.
Why did the Republic not help?
We were not members of the Republic. Cathar was beyond the edge of the Republic, in the Outer Rim. And besides, they could not have known. Our interstellar communications were the first things the Mandalores hit. All other short-range communicators were jammed. We were on our own. We knew what was coming. We had fought the Mandalorians in the first war against Exar Kun and the Sith. We knew there would be no mercy for us. The most we could do was pack the few of our people who survived onto what few ships remained and send them off into space as fast as they could. Most did not make it.
What about your family?
My parents carried me as a baby with them, and were lucky enough to escape. They fled as far as they were able, and eventually settled on Taris. They could stand running no further, I think. But Taris was a horrible choice. Dominated by humans, intolerant of other species, it made everyday life unnecessarily hard.
How did your family cope?
My father turned to stimulants. He spent much of his
Drug
time
use.
in local bars and dives. But we are warriors. It runs through our blood. And when he was on stims, he became foolish. He let his warrior nature get the best of him. So he would get intoxicated, and he would fight. And finally, one day, he would die.
He died?
Killed by a man who provoked him into a fight and killed him like an animal. I am sorry. I cannot talk about this any longer right now. How may I
This is
be of
actually the first time I'm
assistance to
hearing
you,
this stuff,
Padawan?
because I don't talk to Johanny often. I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Nothing for now. Perhaps later. Bastila, you got some new stuff? Maybe Karth.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Nope, you got nothing new. Bastila?
How can I help?
Nope.
Then I...
Alright, that's it for this stream. Thanks for coming out. We'll be back in just a few moments for some Baldur's Gate 3. Alright, got the save ready for the next session. If you enjoyed the content of this video, please like the video, comment down below, share the video around, and subscribe to the channel, because it tells me you like my content and want me to keep making it. It also helps the channel grow. Until next time, later.